Hi, hello, and I guess welcome to this week's video. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm sorry. I was supposed to finish editing this on Saturday, but I went to go see my grandma, so it did not get finished. And then I stayed up really late finishing the last drawing in this video because I kept on fiddling with it because it was not good enough for me until till the end. And then it was 2 a.m. and I went, oh man, I need to put this together. And then I woke up 30 minutes before I was supposed to go to my day job. Maybe I'll make a video about my day job. It would be more of a story time, but I'd have to figure out how that would work. Because I've had interesting things happen. More interesting than I would have thought working at a deli. And then here I am. And then I fiddled with my video background for too long because it wasn't good enough for me either. And here we are. Slightly new background. And uploading this video probably going to be like 11 hours late. Yay! That's a joke. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Next time will be better. So for this video, I guess since everybody's been talking about it, it's kind of died down, but not really, because I think Miku Expo is still going on through this month. I wanted to talk about it. Because people are talking about it. They're also talking about V6, which I don't know how I feel about V6. I drew V6 Miku because I like her design. I don't love that she uses AI, but also I found out that Teto uses the same AI and a couple other Vocaloids, and it's not the same AI as ChatGPT according to some people, but I'm not like, I know what LMMs are, but I'm not like a tech expert, so it's not something I know very well. But I do like it. Some people tried to say that the art on there was AI, but it's not. It's made by this person named Egg something that I cannot remember the name of at this very moment, whose art is actually quite lovely. And I actually looked into their art a little bit when I was doing this video, and I was like, that's some good art. Speaking of art, I'm going through it, like, I don't even know what art puberty, because I don't know what I want out of my art right now. What I want out of the proportions or like the rendering or like the line art. So, these two drawings are experiments, and you'll probably see more Miku experiments because I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot easier to do these rendering experiments on Miku because Miku can look like anything and be anything and not look bad. Because it's Miku. It's like the sprinkle in any drawing is if it's Miku, it's like sprinkle, at least to me. But I also think I'm slowly getting a Miku special interest, and so I'm gonna become a lot more obnoxious. Speaking of, so I love Miku. I started listening to I'm like, I guess you would consider you would consider me a new gen fan or whatever, however people want to say it. Because I started listening to Vocaloid in 2024. Because I would listen to mostly Miku, but mostly her music because I was doing English comp 1, whatever, English, in college, and for me to read all these books and whatever around, or mostly just type like papers and stuff, I would want to listen to music, but I can't listen to people singing in English and type in English. It's my dyslexia. I will start typing the lyrics or I won't be able to focus on it. It's just one of my things with my learning disabilities, that I just can't do it. So I started listening to Japanese music, and then my friend was like, you should listen to Vocaloid. And I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of it, like passively, but I never really thought about getting into it. And then, there's a lot of Vocaloid songs and a lot of Miku, like a lot. And I started listening to like her funny covers because even when Miku sings in English, maybe V6 will be different, but I can barely understand her in English because of audio processing and the way her voice kind of is. I have to like listen really hard to know what she's like sang. And so I started listening to covers while doing my schoolwork, and then I started listening to it in my just regular Miku songs in my free time. And then I started listening to this one Miku like rap song that was her, like, it's like, my name is Hatsune Miku. I'm not going to sing any more of it because I've heard that you can copyright struck by saying words, or singing the lyrics. So I'm not going to sing any more of it. And I started listening to that, and I was like, this is just such a, like, I love songs that are like 120 beats per minute. Like, it's hype. And so many Miku songs are like fast paced because you can make her rap really fast or sing really fast. And it's, honestly, I love it because I love fast paced music. And so I got into it, and then I got into it even more, and it didn't help that she's like this really cute design that is like really pleasant to look at. And then I saw that you could, like, all these like Miku AUs, and you could make your own version of Miku for anything, and it was just, I was absorbing it. I have a Pinterest. I don't really use Pinterest anymore. I use Cosmos, but I go on Pinterest every once in a while because I have a Pinterest board called all the Mikus I find, and then when I'll scroll, and when I find a random Miku, I'll save it to the board. Like, I have Wolverine Miku, Mosquiku, just a lot of Walter White Miku, Zaza Miku, so many Mikus. So, because I love it, it's so fun. I don't know how else, like, to also say my love for Miku. I spent like $400 on merch when I didn't have, $380. I think the total was $380 on merch at the Expo when I did not need to do that. And I also waited for 4 hours in the rain, to get a light stick, because last year they sold out at the venue I went to, and I was so upset that I didn't get a light stick that I went 4 hours early and stood in the rain, and then I left the venue, like, 'cause it was outside, kinda, or the actual concert was inside, but the waiting and stuff was outside. I left after that, and then I changed into my cosplay. I also cosplayed as Miku, but you guys don't get to see that because I'm a VTuber. And it takes a lot for me to cosplay, because I don't think I pull off a Miku cosplay very well. My face is too not cute enough, I guess. And I'm not, like, I don't know. I know every Miku is canon, but I also don't really like myself in a lot of cosplays because I feel like I look awkward. Like, I know I don't. I also don't like wigs because they're overstimulating, so I bought a yarn wig. Man, if anybody who was sitting next to me or standing next to me is watching this video, they know exactly. Anyway, I wore a yarn wig because it was like putting on a knitted beanie instead of it actually being hair touching me. But yeah, for the second drawing, I'm sorry, I need to talk about the art now. The first drawing was just V8 Miku with little peace signs, nothing too complicated. I was just trying to, like, it was like a test of this line art style I've been trying, where it's like disconnected. Or it's like it's more like sketchy than it is real line art. Because I like it a lot, because it was used on this brush pack I found, and it was like the way the artist rendered this whale. It's called, actually, let me see, I actually can figure out what it's called. It's an IBS paintbrush. One day I'll move to, they were called, I want to edit this file. We're gonna just pretend I want to see the brush. It's gonna take 5 years to load. All right, and it's called the cute brushy, with a wave by it, but it's like on the front page, and it's like a rendered out. It's like a little picture of a shark, and that's the brushes I'm using in this video. Oh, and the water blend brush, because I love me that water blend brush. But for this, I wanted to make a Miku that I could, like, cosplay in Texas summer heat, burning alive. And so because this year it was cold and rainy, but the next time she comes, I cannot guarantee that it's not going to be really fucking hot, because The first year I went, the first time she came back to America, it was blistering, horrible heat. I dressed up as Dr. Pepper Miku, and I regretted it. I used, instead of wearing a true wig, I had like red hair extensions to look like the can, Dr. Pepper can. I was hot, that hair was sticking to me, and then I remembered why I don't have long hair. But it was disgusting. So I was like, well, I could do like a water Miku, and that's what I did. And then I thought about like a shorter wig situation, and I was like, I can do the short hair, and then the Miku pigtails, anything but pigtails Mikus, which I also absolutely adore. Like the Miku with the wing pigtails is the most graceful, beautiful thing I've seen in my entire life. But I thought it would be really cute if she was like a water kind of like a nymph, and she had bubble pigtails that were filled with like fish and stuff. And I thought it'd be really cute in this drawing specifically if she was had a little derpy shark friend that looked stupid. I love it. This way I rendered was a little bit different. I couldn't get the rendering on this to look like the rendering on the other drawing, and I didn't know why, and it was pissing me off. So I did this differently, and I don't like the way I rendered this completely. I think I could have done something better, nicer than this, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But I love it. I love this. Like, I love it. And I gave myself for this cosplay, it's a swimsuit, obviously, and like a rain jacket, because I was thinking of like water, wet, rain. And she's wearing little shoes, because I was also thinking, because if I did cosplay this, I'm not walking around barefoot or in those clear sandals. My dogs ain't going out. I know, like, in my VTuber form, I have my little paws out, but my human feet do not touch it. Nope, no one's seen those. So she has little shoes that match the jacket. And then she has a little clear bag, because it's easier to get into events and stuff with a clear bag. So I was like, she can have a clear bubble bag, and it'd be super cute. The lighting I actually really liked. It's just the rendering underneath I didn't like. So like trying to make it look like she's actually lit underwater, I liked. But yeah, I really, really like Meek. There's so much I could yap for like hours and hours about it, but I'm not. I'm gonna cut it off here because this 2 speed paint stopped, which means it's a sign I need to shut up and go listen to Miku. But yeah, if you like this art, you should like and subscribe. If you like Miku, like and subscribe. If you like this yapping, like and subscribe. Next, I don't know what I'm gonna do for next video. I'll figure it out though. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy Mother's Day to all the good mothers of the world. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!